Find out right now as we say good morning and welcome to Dada himself, Sizzla Kalonji. Good morning, General. How are you doing?
Morning. Greetings. Doing great.
All right. Still in Trinidad, right?
I'm still.
And how are you enjoying Trinidad, Sizzla? You've been there for a few days now. How good has it been?
It's been great. A vivid experience.
Yes.
I came here to help furnish the show that has been slightly cancelled by a few artists, but we're still here getting it done.
I want you to just, now that you've touched on that, just give me an indication, because we got the press release that you had put out saying that certain contractual obligations were not met and hence you would not be performing. I think it's a similar approach for Vibes Cartel and Molly. For the fans out there who are listening, what can you tell us about those developments?
Yeah, that's certainly true. I can't speak much on other artists and their contractual agreement, but concerning Sizzla Kalonji, I was asked if I could furnish the show, and I said yes. Anyway, we appeared with the harmony singers, and the Rough Cut band would have provided music for us, but apparently it didn't went through. So these people in Trinidad, they're like Jamaicans. They just love the music and the spirit and vibration of the African culture. So I've decided on doing something before leaving the country, as in the fact that I was given a 1 month work permit here. So we decided on doing a pop-up show that's been curated by myself and the managing team on the road. You know, it's going to be the most epic pop-up show in Trinidad on Saturday the 7th. You know, we're celebrating the vibrant culture and creativity of our beautiful people on the island. And this should be an immersive experience that will leave the people in awe. You know, I just can't leave the people like that. I'm not a no-show artist despite the bad ordeal. You know, so I'm ready to give a captivating performance. And I represent Jamaica and the world at that. So I just got to give the people what they need. And I think this show has it all. The fans of Trinidad have always been treated me well. And as I journeyed through the country, through the art of Trinidad, you can see that they were depending on this festival to come through. Persons have flown in the country just for such lovely moment where their citizens are tourists. These people are so in love with our music, our dance, our culture, or African Renaissance and all, and by means of such event versus not having a night dinner for the children can make a little money to feed their household. That's just the same thing as we're in the Caribbean where persons surrounding the venue just to make a hustle, you know. So let the rhythm take over. We're coming together to celebrate the spirit of Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, the Caribbean people and all. We would like for them to come and enjoy the show. Adding to that, it's my third time or fourth time in the studio, the 47 studio owned by Bravo. I've done 18 songs, including about 5 local artists. You know, it's my passion to do these works for the people, as I would have done the same thing in Jamaica. So hopefully we're going through, because it's all about the people.
So Sizzla, since you've been there, you've done about 18 recordings. That's what you're saying?
All right. The last time I was here, I did about 4 to 5. And since I got here for the festival, I did about, I would say, 12 more. And I'm still going in the studio tonight because it's just lovely, great music being provided, good rhythms, great musicians, and that's just how I work in Jamaica. I'm always making songs. I can't be sitting in the studio doing nothing.
Right.
I'll be sitting in the hotel room doing nothing. So let's go. It's a beautiful studio. No, there's no artist there working, so I went by and I brought along some other local artists, and we're doing fine.
That is great. That is great. Now, you don't have to tell me about what you do and how you do it in Jamaica. Remember some years ago when I sent you a rhythm and asked you to give me a song on the rhythm, and you said, Richie, meet me at Music Works studio. When I got to the studio, there were several other producers there, and I watched you, Sizzla. You just said to the engineer, put on the next rhythm there. That rhythm went on, and within 10-15 minutes, a beautiful song came forth. He says, Richie B, where your rhythm there? Engineer, put on the rhythm there for Richie B. Before you know it, a song came out. I'm going to play that song in a short while from now. So we know about your work ethic. And here you are in Trinidad. The show that you were there for did not happen because certain things were not met, but you have decided to go into the studio and now completing almost an album, frankly speaking. How many albums do you have to your credit, by the way, Sizzla? That's something that many people have debated in recent times.
Honestly, I can't say.
you don't know. Is it like over 100?
I would say over 80 to 90 songs, albums released. I'm not talking about unreleased songs.
Yes, yes. Now, what a man with great work ethic, and many of them have done so very well. While you're in Trinidad, I saw a post where you were eating something called doubles. Now, I've never been to Trinidad. I don't know what it's made of, but I actually thought that it was something made of meat. But I know that you don't eat meat, and you're a vegetarian. So tell us about that doubles that you were eating street side there in Trinidad.
Well, that's just a Trinidad product. You know what I mean? It's with like chickpeas and curried Irish wrapped in like roti. Very savory little, meal, and that's good. It's really healthy, and it's right there. That's their culture. And they said, Dada, let's go to the double shop and do something so the people can see that we're here in Trinidad and we're working. And we chose to do it at that spot because that's a very popular spot, and that's something that the Trinidadian they're connected to. And just about anyone really being hungry, you can just go on the road at a snap and get something right there. And it's really healthy and nice.
All right. And they obviously have it with for the vegetarians. And do they have it also for people who eat meat?
I should think so.
You should think so. All right. Now, Sizzla, I want to get some more details because many people are listening right now. They've seen information about the pop-up show. You're doing it on the 7th. That is this Saturday. So Trini fans will get a chance still to enjoy Sizzla Kalonji's music. Give us, if you can, the venue and other details about the event, show time. If there are other artists on the bill, you can tell us. If there's a cost to enter, if you know that, you can share more details about this upcoming event this Saturday in Trinidad.
Okay, certainly. Well, gates open at 8. Show starts at 9. Ticket price is about 250 TT. One of the persons helping to organize the show, I could let them give you some information right now.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, man. Let's say good morning to the individual who is helping Sizzla. Good morning. You're on the air. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Morning,
Blessed
bro.
love.
Blessed love every time. My name is Richie B. Who am I talking with?
This is Kid Vishal Singh.
Vishal Singh.
Store manager.
All right. Give thanks. Great having you on the program. So I was asking Sizzla to give some more information. I'm really happy at the fact that he'll get a chance with your help and others as well to give the Trini fans some of what they would have wanted from last Saturday night. What details can you share with us about this upcoming pop-up event for Sizzla in Trinidad, and where's it going to be? Give us some more details on it.
Well, it's gonna be in Sound Forge in St. James, right off of Macrappa Road. It's a beautiful venue. It's an amphitheater style venue. We have an awesome cast for the event. We have some local artists. We have Shalifa. We have Marla Nasha is gonna be there. We have Izzy Israel. We have Tijan. We have who else? We have Jalano on the cast. Bunji Garland, Faye and Lions in the house as well, our local soca powerhouse couple. Jazzwad is going to be inside the dance doing something special for us, and we have a special panist that's also going to be there, Naya Bingi drummers. It's really a celebration of the integration of Caribbean culture, Jamaican and Trinidad as one unity. So it's a lovely vibes. We encourage everyone to come on early. The venue, it's a limited capacity venue. It's around 2,500 tickets. I could tell you that yesterday tickets went on sale and we're almost at half capacity.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm encouraging everyone to get their tickets early because when we reach the cap, we won't be able to accommodate anyone else, But it's really, really, really going to be a show. If anyone knows when Sizzla is in Trinidad and Tobago, he gives a different type of performance. The fire is turned all the way up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful performance. And what I could also say too is when we looked at the statistics of the ticket sales, I could tell you that it's mostly ladies.
Wow.
That's coming out to see Sizzla.
I'm not surprised. But I'm amazed at the lineup of artists that you've managed to pull together in such a short time. I mean, this has just been a few days in planning, wouldn't you say?
Well, it wasn't even a few days in planning, to be honest. It was literally less than 24 hours of planning. Sizzla walked into a morning and he just said, "Kid, I'm not leaving Trinidad until we do a performance." He feels that he owes it to his fans in Trinidad. He literally said it at around 8 a.m. and around 3 p.m. we had a campaign designed and we started getting things together. We had confirmation from the venue. Bunji Garlin reached out and he said, "Yo, he has an idea." We executed the idea and immediately put it out, and the fans of Trinidad and Tobago went crazy. You know, we have unlimited support from all our peers in the industry. You know, so it's really, really a beautiful feeling. The response is great. And, you know, we just want to give the people an excellent show. And, you know, this is a thank you back to Trinidad and Tobago for being patient.
Maximum respects for doing this, and we know that it's going to go down very, very well, and all the best going forward. Let me just wrap up with Sizzla now, if you don't mind, Vishal Singh.
Thank you.
No worries, bro. No worries. All right.
Richard B.
Yes, give thanks, Sizzla. I just wanted to ask you, I mean, I know the negative experience of the past weekend, maybe it would have left a sour taste in your mouth, but has it affected you professionally in any way? And beyond that, what do you look forward to doing beyond leaving Trinidad, if you can give us an update? First of all, how has this affected you, what happened last weekend?
It hasn't affected me in any way much. It has affected the fan, and leaving Trinidad is just the same duty continued. I'll be heading towards Jamaica, preparing for some other stuff on that side of the world. So it's very beautiful.
Yeah,
we're doing the work as expected as the artists, and it's getting done in the proper sense.
Give me a quick comment before you go on what is happening out there in the music space right now. People maybe would be interested to hear what are your views on the way artists are charging money. Vybz Kartel is said was being paid $1.35 million US. Do you see the popularity, the growth, and the respect for our music allowing more and more artists to be able to command that kind of revenue from performances going forward?
Well, artist to fan to artist, yes, it's great. You know, the artists deserve every bit of their work, but naturally we can't be charging our fans and going to them with this exuberant price. No, it's not fair to the fans, it's not fair to the promoter, it's not fair to the country, but also overcharge, because when we overcharge, we're just basically chasing our fans away. You know, personally, I know, we're not going to take under what we truly deserve, but at the same time we can't overcharge the people, because the fans, they're really loving people and they love the artists, and we don't know what they've experienced throughout their lifetime coming up, a lot of them being inspired by our music. So it's not just about money, it's about the moral for the people and the duty and the down unto us, because the people, they're looking towards us for that redemption, for that salvation, because they remember Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, they know what the reggae music does for them. So for us to be charging them in this time total amount of money where they can't afford the tickets at times, it's really heartbroken.
All right. Thank you for that comment. In closing, Sizzla, I want to publicly thank you. There are two things I want to thank you for, one of which is when I started a morning program on a certain radio station years ago, I made contact with you and I said, I'm going to be broadcasting a launch event in Halfway Tree Square at Mandela Park. I'm going to ask you to just come by and give me a few minutes of your time, perform a few songs. And it was a broiling hot morning. And you came out there and you delved into your catalog and you gave me and the fans in Halfway Tree over an hour and a half of a performance. I want to publicly thank you once again. And also, when we were dabbling into record production, you did not hesitate to give us some strength. For that, I want to say thanks, Sizzla. We respect you a lot and we wish you well. God bless, all right?
God bless. Rastafari.